Merry day, Earthlings! Welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you're new here, I am Claire, a Filipina living my life and purpose here in the Netherlands with my Dutch fiancé. For today's video, we're gonna talk about the step-by-step journey of my Mvv application. What are the documents that I submitted? How long did we wait? And also a few lessons that I have learned along my journey. So let's get started. So ayun nga, after 2 years of long-distance relationship, me and Josh took this big decision to finally apply for a long-stay visa so that I can live with him here in the Netherlands. So what is actually Mvv? Because this is the visa that we have applied for. Mvv, guys, stands for Machtiging tot Voorlopig Verblijf, or Authorization for Temporary Stay. So it enables me as a non-EU national, as a Filipina, to stay in the Netherlands more than 90 days. In my case, based on our relationship, so that is why I fall into the category of partnership visa. So basically, it's the visa that allows me to join my Dutch partner so that we can start our life here together in the Netherlands. How did we actually do it? So I'm gonna tell you about the step-by-step process. I'll include which parts are done by your partner and which ones you as a Filipina applicant need to prepare just like me. Step 1. Take the Civic Integration Exam or the Basis Examen in Burgering. Now, this is very important, guys. I know it can sound very intimidating, pero importante talaga siya na i-take natin as a non-EU national. So, yung Basis Examen in Burgering, it's an exam to test your capacity or maybe your knowledge about Dutch society, their culture, and maybe they also want to see how what they call this one, willing you are to actually integrate onto their country. This exam has 3 parts: the spreekvaardigheid or the speaking test, the leesvaardigheid or the reading test, and the kennis van de Nederlandse samenleving or the knowledge of Dutch society. So every part of the exam costs €50, I guess, if I'm not mistaken. And every part of the exam you should pass at least 6 over 10. So that's it. It took me 2 months to study. My main study materials are at Apple. I also watched YouTube videos like the channel of Bart de Pauw. It's really helpful that I get to learn the language, the Netherlands as a whole. I have 10 in all scores in all parts of the exam. Glory to God. Step 2. Collecting required documents. So this part was a bit stressful, although it's not as stressful as I did with my Schengen visa. But here's what we needed to submit from my Dutch partner: valid passport, employment contract, at least 1 year, latest 3 months pay slips, employer's declaration form. With the employment contract pala, guys, if your contract or the contract of your partner is less than 1 year, then you have to submit 12 months pay slips to the IND, and this can be very tricky. So really ask and search, kasi usually ito yung nagiging rason of denials for Mvv. The employer's declaration form, you can also just search it on Google, download it, print it, and also fill it up. From me as a Filipina applicant, I submitted my valid passport, my birth certificate with PSA authentication, and also it's being apostilled, SENUMAR or certificate of no marriage, no older than 3 months, also apostilled, antecedent certificate form, TB declaration form, and of course, as I told you, the Basis in Burgering A1 certificate, because as soon as you pass that, you will have the result Gmail online. We also submitted both, like a document from the both of us which is the declaration of relationship form. You can also just download it, and both of you should sign it, either manually or digitally. And also proof of relationship like photos, chats, visa stamps, or whatever evidences that can justify that both of you are in a serious relationship. What I did that time is I put it in a collage, all the pictures with the timeline, and also I put very romantic and informative description every page, so that the IND could really see, okay, this is actually their love story timeline. So that can be very helpful for the decision. Step 3. Your partner should submit your application through the IND. My partner applies on my behalf at the IND, or Immigration and the Naturalization Services. So this is called the Entry and Residence Procedure. So he applies as my sponsor for the partnership route or partnership visa. I think this cost us around 210 euro if I'm not mistaken. In our case, my fiance submitted it through the DGD account. You can also send it through post, like manual way of sending it. You will send the payment as soon as the IND already confirmed that they get to receive your application. Step 4, wait for the IND's decision. I know that all throughout this waiting time, it can be very nerve-wracking. During this time, kami ni Josh, parang we keep on praying. It took us a bit time for the decision to come kasi nga, yung job ni Josh is very new. So we had to submit the 3 months pay slip very late. Well, that also kind of extended the decision from the IND. So, pero yung time na andon na yung payslips ni Josh, we submitted it. A week after that, the IND messaged us. We sent a request to the IND if they can fasten our application kasi nga nag-send sila sa amin ng 13 weeks extension. Thankfully, they gave Josh a call. So, after that time, the IND personnel called my fiancé for some questions to clarify pertaining his income, and right after that they told us that they will give me a verblijfsvergunning or the residence permit, and that we have been given a yes from the IND, and we are very, very much happy. During that time, I remember I cannot sleep because I'm feeling surreal, really, finally, and we were like, okay, we should give this a benefit of the doubt unless I'm already in Makati, Manila, and the sticker is already on my passport. Step 5. Mvv sticker at the Dutch Embassy in Manila. Once the IND approves our application, they sent a letter of approval to my fiancé here in the Netherlands via post, and they also posted it on our IND account. So what I did, I printed it out, the approval letter, and after that, I booked an appointment with VFS Global in Makati, Manila. I brought my passport there and also my approval letter and my biometrics. So I waited for around 5 days, and then they told me, okay, you can already have your passport and claim it in the Dutch Embassy. So that's it. I claimed my passport after 5 days in the Dutch Embassy, and I saw there that I have already my Mvv sticker. Okay, so this is my visa, my second visa, but this one is a long stay one, the Mvv one. When I saw this during that time, I was very much happy, and I called Josh, and he was really jumping, and is okay, then now we can say that this is indeed actually true what's happening. But that's not the end of it all, because step number 6, book an appointment for CFO seminar. Okay, hindi tayo makakawala dito guys. As a Filipino, we are obliged to attend a CFO seminar or Commissions on Filipino Overseas, like the GCP seminar, I guess. It's a guidance counseling program. It's needed na mag-attend tayo so that we know our rights as a Filipino abroad, and also we get to be oriented about, you know, a lot of abuse and how we can be able to connect to those people that can help us even if we're abroad. How do we cope up with homesickness and culture shock? It was very much helpful, I must say. What I did is that I after having with me my passport, I directly booked for an appointment for guidance counseling program online. You can search at GCP CFO appointment online system. Just make sure guys that when you book for appointment, you already have with you your passport with Mvv. Okay, so what I did after that, I attended in the main branch in Quezon City. Just after my seminar, they gave me my certificate through my Gmail. So that's what I will be showing as well to the immigration later on when I have my flight. Step 7, travel to the Netherlands and get your residence permit. And so this is the part where it's all going to be very surreal. Kasi nung time na to, nung nasa airport na ako, and I already passed the immigration, I was really like, wow, God's plan, it's really great. Although it's not easy, He has to hone you and make you ready for the big blessing, but it's really worth it. Anyways, with the Mvv sticker, I booked my flight to the Netherlands, and so once I arrived, it's not the end of it all. I got my residence permit in Zuwala. So after I claimed my residence permit, I went to the municipality to register for my permanent address, which is here in Deventer. After I've had that, I made my bank account. I created my DigiD account. That's very important here in the Netherlands. And of course, installed NS, a 9292 for bus and train. Nga pala guys, this permit is valid 5 years under partnership condition. I'm gonna show you the permit, one sec. So this is the permit. I'm gonna blur this out, but this is how it is. So this is only valid for 5 years under partnership conditions. So after 5 years, if I already integrated, because just so you know, A1 exam is not yet done, after that I can do the permanent residence or Dutch citizenship. It actually just depends on me, whatever the pathway I want to do for my stay here. So that's all of it. Makasabi ng that's all of it, parang ang dali lang. This whole journey took us about 6 to 8 months, I guess, from start to finish. And it wasn't always easy, but you know, like it was very much worth it. And I learned that love is not just about feelings, you know. It's about paperwork, patience, and passing a lot of Dutch exams. But seriously, it brought us even closer together as a couple. So, and now I wake up every day next to the love of my life in a country that's, you know, becoming my home. I really love it here. If you're planning to apply for the Mvv visa or you're in a long distance relationship, I really do hope that this video helped you. Let me know in the comments below if you have any questions about the application, the exam, or whatever else. I'll do my best to reply and to help. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell for more videos about expat life, Dutch culture, and love across borders. See you in the next video. Bye! Doei! Mwah.